Welcome to AFL Outsiders, brought to you by AFL Fan Zone.
Hello there, AFL fans, football fans everywhere. It's Wednesday afternoon, which means it's time for the Arena Football AFL Fan Zone weekly update, which brings all the news, notes, and nuggets of the Arena Football League right to you. So let's get going here. Number one, if you guys follow our live recap show that we do on Monday nights, that time has now been changed. We were going to start doing them on Tuesday night. That way all the games can be over, I can have my power rankings done, and all that can be wrapped up into the recap show. That way we can finish off the week on our weekly recap show, other than the players of the week obviously will stay on this show. But either way, it has been changed to Tuesday night at the same time, 8:30 p.m. Every Tuesday is going to now be our weekly recap show. But that's it. Let's get right into the players of the week for Week 5 of the Arena Football League. The Under Armour Offensive Player of the Week goes to Orlando Predators wide receiver Brandon Tompkins, who tallied 337 all-purpose yards and 7 total touchdowns to lead the Predators to a 76-56 victory over the Cleveland Gladiators and earned AFL Playmaker of the Game honors. 7 touchdowns he got. He had 9 kick returns for 211 yards, including a 56-yard kickoff return for another score. The Riddell Defensive Player of the Week goes to the Arizona Rattlers defensive lineman Demetrio Tyson, who helped lead the Rattlers defensive front in their 68-21 home victory over the Portland Steel at the Talking Stick Resort Arena. The second-year veteran defensive lineman recorded 3 total tackles, a forced fumble, and 2 of his team's 5 total sacks on his way to earning AFL Playmaker of the Game honors. The J. Lewis Small Playmaker of the Week goes to the Philadelphia Soul wide receiver Darius Reynolds. Reynolds continues his impressive start to the 2016 season when he hauled in 10 receptions for 134 yards and 3 scores in the Soul's 56-33 victory over LA at the Honda Center on Monday night. Former All-Arena standout leads his team with 38 receptions for 456 yards and 12 touchdowns on the season. The Cutter's Catch of the Week goes to the Arizona Rattlers wide receiver Rod Windsor, who hauled in a 48-yard scoring strike from quarterback Nick Davila in the first quarter in Arizona's 68-21 win over the Portland Steel. The 5th-year veteran had 91 receiving yards and 4 total touchdowns. Former Mustang is number 2 in the AFL in receiving yards with 634. And last but not least, the AFL Highlight of the Week goes to the Tampa Bay Storm's Mike Washington. Welcome to Tampa Bay. Started off his career at Tampa Bay returning the opening kick for a touchdown. It was a 58-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, and it ties the single game high for kickoff return for the 2016 season. 5th-year veteran led all players in all-purpose yards with 173 in Sunday's 33-27 loss to the Sharks. So there you have it. That is the Week 5 Players of the Week as voted by the Arena League. They obviously give out the awards every Tuesday night. In other news, we got a few time changes for games. So the Portland Steel announced two time changes starting this week with the LA Kiss on Monday night. That game was originally scheduled for, I believe, Friday or Saturday. They moved it to Monday night, and they moved it to the Honda Center because of the Portland Trailblazers playoff game in the NBA. So, of course, they need that arena for that game. So they moved the game to LA. And with that, the LA Kiss are giving out free tickets. So if you're in the area and you want to go to an Arena League game and you don't want to pay for it, hey, LA Kiss, Portland Steel, Monday night at 7 o'clock local time. Hey, take advantage of it. Free game for the Arena League, and you get to see LA versus Portland. The other side of that is the Week 7 game scheduled for Friday, May 13th. They moved that also to the Monday night game where they kick off at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That one's to fit the Univision contract, so that way Univision has that Monday night game. A little caveat also with Monday night's game. Any season ticket holder who had a ticket to that game that was supposed to be in Portland, you've been given 2 vouchers to any game, any future Steel game. So if you're a season ticket holder and you plan to go to that game, or either way, if you had tickets to that game, make sure you get your free tickets to a later date. And then the other game that was changed, this week's Cleveland versus Jacksonville game was originally scheduled for Friday. They moved it back a back day. It will now be on Saturday. So we got 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Monday. But I just wanted to let you know that game has been moved to Saturday if you planned on being there on Friday. The other big news that came out about 5 minutes before I recorded this video, the Washington AFL team will announce their head coach tomorrow live on their Facebook page at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Just go to facebook.com/MonSportsNet. It's MON Sportsnet. They're going to release their head coach. We're going to find out tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Of course, I'll be at work, so I'll check it out when I get home. But either way, it's exciting news. It makes that team more and more real. Hopefully, we'll get a name here soon. But tomorrow's announcement is just going to be the head coach. As far as transactions, there was no real transactions of note this past week. The big thing that we need to keep an eye out on, today's Wednesday. We have a notice on Kerry Reed, the wide receiver linebacker for Arizona. He got put on the inactive reserve list, so it looks like he's day-to-day. If you watch that game, it looked like he blew his knee out pretty bad, so I don't know when he's going to come back, but that's something to keep your eye on, see when Kerry Reed is going to be able to make it back. The other thing is the LA Kiss and defensive back Rayshon Kaiser. He also went down on Monday night with a horrible knee injury. We got to wait and see what they do with him. The way it looked, it didn't look good. So I don't know if he'll come back this year. But I don't want to speculate. So keep an eye out on our Facebook page, Twitter, all that stuff. And I will notify everybody as soon as I know about Rayshon Kaiser. But it's going to be a huge loss for LA if they lose out on him. And then going to find out who the LA Kiss bring in. But that's it. That's your weekly news update. Make sure you follow us everywhere. Facebook.com/AFLFanzone, at AFLFanzone, at Arena FB Outsiders without the E. That's my Twitter handle. Just follow us everywhere. Keep up on it. Like, subscribe, share. And I'll see you guys Friday as the AFL Fanzone Game of the Week for Week 6 of the Arena Football League in 2016. Will be the Arizona Rattlers at the Orlando Predators, of course. Both 5-0. It's going to be a great game. I can't wait for it Saturday night. But either way, that's going to be the game of the week. So that preview will come down on Friday. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. And I will catch you guys later. Take it easy.